Welcome back to Just a Bit Offside. I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
I'm a dejected Eagles fan here. Kansas City Chiefs are Super Bowl champs. Welcome to our recap show of the big game from Sunday. I am heartbroken. I am sad. I'm morose. I'm despondent. I'm angry. I'm a little sleepy. I'm a little hungover. End of the day, hats off to the Chiefs and especially Patrick Mahomes for playing an amazing game. I'm not going to bash that at all. As an Eagles fan, I'm sad, but they played such a great game, especially in the second half. So we're going to break down this game for you guys, have some fun recapping the last game of the of the season of NFL football.
It was a good Super Bowl.
It was a great Super Bowl.
At the end of the day. I mean, not so well for you.
I
made a quick 40 grand.
Yeah.
But not a big deal.
You were a smart man.
You know?
You bet on, you did, we've had our season-long predictions here.
Yeah.
I was up and I said it was all in.
Yeah.
Season long on the Super Bowl. You took the Chiefs and you were absolutely right. So I congratulate you.
Some pretty good prop bets.
There you go.
Yeah, I did have I had Kadarius Toney returning a punt for the second longest punt return ever in the history of Super Bowl.
Yes, second. You specifically went second longest.
I went specific.
Nice.
I said it's not going to be. See, a fool's play would say number one. I said no.
Second longest.
Second longest
return.
Field goal. Boom. 40K.
Also,
US.
Also, you bet on all the Gatorade color.
I got all those.
You said
all those
purple
right.
all day long. You were like purple prop bet.
Got all that right.
All right, so the game itself was great. The Eagles played amazing in the first half, up by 10 going into halftime. The scariest part was for Chiefs fans was you were down by 10 and Patrick Mahomes tweaked his high ankle sprain. We talked about this on our prediction show where injuries going to take part in this with Jalen Hurts' shoulder, who didn't seem to be hurt at all, and Patrick Mahomes' ankle, which is a little bit easier to re-injure. And sure enough, he took a hit right before halftime where he was grimacing on the sideline and limping hard to the point where I text you, going, he's limping.
Yeah. You were super excited about that. That was mean.
I was a little excited.
Yeah.
But the first half, the Eagles owned it, and then the second half, the Chiefs just killed it.
It so quickly could have changed too in the first half if Hurts didn't have that fumble.
That's true.
Because that fumble, they were driving, they were playing well, and that was recovered by, I wrote it actually down.
Yeah.
I believe Bolton recovered it and ran it in for a 36-yard field goal, or touchdown, which gave them 14.
Yeah.
That easily could have gone the other way, and you might have gone into halftime 31-7.
That would have been ideal.
That would have been something. But that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Second half, we all know what happens in the second half. So.
It is fascinating to me how well Jalen Hurts played. The entire offense. Devontae Smith catching deep balls. A.J. Brown with that touchdown in the first half. Jalen Hurts tied a Super Bowl record, running in 3 touchdowns himself, as well as passing touchdown.
Yeah.
He threw for over 300 yards. Am I wrong?
304.
Threw for over 300 yards, threw a touchdown, and ran in 3 touchdowns himself. MVP caliber game.
Yeah.
And it was 35-35 towards the end. And if the Eagles had won, there's no doubt in my mind Jalen Hurts would have been Super Bowl MVP.
For sure.
He put up an insanely amazing performance. And I think that the Eagles offense did everything right, except that fumble, except the Jalen Hurts fumble.
Yeah.
But other than that, flawless offense. And to me, the biggest problem with this game for the Eagles was their defense, which we touted before in our prediction show. We're saying how amazing the Eagles defense is. Yeah. There is a guy who had Reddick who had 16 sacks on the season. 3 other guys with 11 sacks each. And how many sacks did they get on Patrick Mahomes?
Donut.
0.
Donut.
So the defense let them down. Also, the defense on those 2 walk-in touchdowns.
Yeah, those are so.
One by Sky Moore and one by Kadarius Toney, where they cut in and then went right out, and they were playing zone. And the Eagles, did you not learn about man defense? Like where?
That was beyond walk-in.
Walk-in touchdown. You could have moonwalked into the end zone. That's how easy those touchdowns were.
Yeah.
And not only did they do it once, then they did it on the other side of the field a second time on 2 back-to-back trips. Just walk-in touchdowns.
Yeah, I was watching. They were breaking it down yesterday on NFL Live, and it was just like, why are they not helping? Like the safety just didn't help, and it was just like, what? No, you went here, but no, you had to go here, and you went there, but nobody went there, and it's like, walk-in
touchdown. And to me, after the first one, then when you're in the same situation, you go man. You go man defense. Have a guy on those receivers, not zone, and you don't fall for it twice. That was horrible play calling on the Eagles defense. And it was actually the Eagles defense that lost the Super Bowl when they were such a great defense the whole season. You didn't get one sack, one strip, one interception, nothing. You had 0. You let Patrick Mahomes run all over you in the second half, and the guy is, to me, absolute legend at this point, Patrick Mahomes.
Well, the thing is, I mean, and I picked KC, but
you did.
I thought, like you said, offensively, the Eagles played a better game, in my opinion. The first half was amazing. Even after Hurts, and props to Hurts, I think Hurts outplayed Mahomes, but you didn't win, so that's why I went to Mahomes. I think Hurts actually played better.
Yeah.
But what was awesome is that even though he had that fumble, next drive he came right back down, scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
So he didn't get rattled. He's like, it's all right. But then the second half, you let Kansas City scored on every possession they had.
That's why I think the defense is to blame.
Yeah, 3 touchdowns and a field goal. Like, you let them, and everyone can say about the holding call that gave them the first down.
I'm trying not to rant about the holding call in the last 2 minutes.
It was a ticky-tack. It was a hold, but they weren't calling it all game. Why did you call it now? Sure. But again, you guys still let Kansas City get to that point, you know.
However, one point to be made about that is if that call was not made, you theoretically then hold them to a field goal, and then you drive down, touchdown, you win the game.
Yeah.
You let that one possession gave Kansas City first down instead of fourth, and then it was just running down the clock for the Butker field goal.
There's also no guarantee that they would go back down and
there's no guarantee, but they've been doing that all game.
Yeah. But the Kansas City defense did stand up too.
Yeah, they did.
You got to admit that.
Yeah.
So nobody was really talking about the Kansas City defense, and they played pretty well, and their offensive line did great.
Yeah.
Because obviously
they protected Mahomes.
Mahomes didn't get sacked once.
Yeah.
So that's all there is to it. You know?
No sacks, no interceptions, no fumbles. Kansas City played a flawless game, especially in the second half. The first half, it was all Eagles, and I was very excited about this game. But the second half was a different story. And I honestly, and you're hearing this from an Eagles fan, Patrick Mahomes, now in 5 years as a starter, 5 straight AFC championship games, 2 regular season MVPs, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, 3 Super Bowl appearances, and 2 Super Bowl wins.
I know.
In 5 years as a starter.
It's pretty crazy.
I'm dead serious when I say that in 10 to 15 years, and he's, let's say Aaron Rodgers' age at this point, played a long time, will he be better than Tom Brady? Will he have more Super Bowl wins, given what he is doing right now, so young in his career? If he can stay healthy, in this high ankle sprain, that's something you heal from. He'll be fine. But barring some sort of season-ending injury like Alex Smith or something horrible, I could absolutely see him getting to 8, 9, 10 Super Bowls.
Yeah, I mean,
it's possible.
It's definitely possible. And even what they did with the team that they had this year, I mean, let's face it, they had lots of injuries. They had a bunch of rookies. Yeah, I mean, the AFC is tough. I mean, obviously the Bengals, the Bills.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I could see him. You think he's going to have more Super Bowls?
I think he will have more.
He'll have 7?
Brady has 7.
Oh, that's right. He's got 6 with just New England.
6 with New England.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 6 with New England.
1 with Tampa.
Yeah, so
in
8
in 10 visits.
Yeah.
So Brady is 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Will Mahomes, who's 2 for 3 Super Bowls in 5 years.
Yeah.
By the time he gets to, maybe not Brady age, because not too many people can do that.
Yeah.
But let's say you get to 38, 39 years old.
He's only 27.
He's only 27.
Yeah.
Like, at what, is it possible that he will have more Super Bowl appearances and more Super Bowl wins than Tom Brady? And will he surpass all these playoff touchdown, passing yards, all these records that exist right now? If you keep going to the Super Bowl and the playoffs every single year, you're in the AFC Championship game every year you've been a starter, will you surpass those records? It's very possible. I'm just saying that at some point we have to be talking about GOAT status.
Yeah.
It's still early in his career, but look what he's done in these first 5 years as starter.
Yeah, I can't argue with it.
And I'm saying this as an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
And Jalen Hurts played a hell of a game.
Jalen Hurts played great.
But Patrick Mahomes is literally Superman. He high ankle sprain or not, he came out and did it. And we haven't even talked about Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce had an amazing game as well. Scored the first Chiefs touchdown. And he is an absolute first ballot Hall of Famer. It's like Patrick Mahomes is the Brady.
Yeah.
And he's got his Gronk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's got 81 yards and a TD, and he just seemed to be able to. There was one catch that was amazing that he made it. It was like inches off the ground.
Yeah.
It's like an impressive catch.
And as an Eagles fan, I got to say that that AJ Brown touchdown over the shoulder, deep. It was such an impressive catch.
That was an impressive
and touchdown.
I can't believe he thread the needle that tight. Yeah.
Now Patrick Mahomes did go under as far as passing yards. All of his touchdowns were very close passing touchdowns.
Yeah, they were easy.
So what was his stats for the game?
182 yards, 3 TDs, no interceptions, no sacks.
So it was under 200 yards in passing yards. That's not impressive, but what is 0 turnovers, no interceptions, no fumbles, not even a sack. Yeah. So even though he didn't throw for very long, and he scrambled. He scrambled with a high ankle sprain. Come on.
Yeah, he had 44 yards rushing. Like he was
he shouldn't have that.
Yeah, he was giving her.
Not with a high ankle sprain.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Chiefs rookies and wide receivers who are stepping up because they didn't have Hardman. MVS didn't really have a huge game. No. Juju stepped up a bit.
Yeah.
He got a bunch of receptions, but it was Sky Moore and Kadarius Toney and Travis Kelce with the receiving touchdowns.
Yeah. Kadarius Toney had 2. No, 1. One Sky Moore.
Almost got the
Sky Moore
return.
Kelce. Pacheco had a run in.
Pacheco had a great game.
He had actually 76 yards rushing.
Now, we should say on our prediction show, we said that Clyde Edwards-Helaire was going to be available, and then last minute he was inactive. They didn't have him, but they had Pacheco, and he played a great game. Jerick McKinnon had a decent game, but it was really Pacheco who got it done on the running game.
Yep.
He's wiry. He's fast.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else you want to touch on, stat-wise? Or?
At the end, it was a great game. Eagles still, like you said, the defense is...
That's what let them down.
That's what let them down, but Hurts played an awesome game. I think Hurts outplayed Mahomes, but...
Yeah.
You don't always a win's a win. So
I think it's the difference, right? Yeah. Like Patrick Mahomes just knows how to win, and Jalen Hurts was the better quarterback, throwing for over 300 yards, rushing in 3 touchdowns, and doing a passing touchdown.
Yeah.
That is a better game versus Patrick Mahomes' stats. However, Patrick Mahomes knows how to win.
Yeah.
He knows how to get it done. And Andy Reid,
Jalen
amazing
Hurts,
coach.
Yeah, Andy Reid. Yeah, his calls were great.
Amazing.
But yeah, Jalen Hurts, when he ran in that 2-point conversion when there's no way he should have got in there. I think Jalen Hurts played a phenomenal.
We forgot about that. Yeah. He also ran in the 2-point conversion.
And he shouldn't have. They should have stopped him, and he was like, "Nope, I'm scoring." And he was just like barreled his way in there.
Very strong. And a shout out to even though the Eagles defense let them down, their O-line, every single 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, and they did the quarterback sneak.
Yeah,
they got it every
time. Yeah,
and it was the O-line is just massive and strong, and they went low, drove their legs, and Jalen Hurts basically was not It was not an issue. Every single time they had a short down situation, they did the sneak, and the Chiefs know it's coming.
Yeah.
And they do it anyway.
They still did it anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, it's good.
Congratulations on picking the Chiefs. I'm very excited about next year. I think the Eagles have a great team. Their offensive coordinator, as of this morning, took a head coaching job for the Colts.
Yeah, Indy.
Yeah, so that'll be, at least there's no Jeff Saturday. So that's interesting. I don't know how the Eagles are going to, obviously the offense is what actually worked for this Super Bowl. It was the defense that let them down.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting, but I have high hopes for my Eagles for next season. Obviously with keeping the core on defense, the offensive line, and adding the receivers that they added, A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts is an absolute beast. I'm hoping that we can come back next season strong. But as an Eagles fan, I got to say it, Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, Travis Kelce, and the Chiefs O-line, everyone played well, and hats off. You were the champs, and it was well-deserved.
All right.
Yeah, it was a great Super Bowl. I hate when Super Bowls are blowouts.
No, that's what I mean. It was a great game.
35-35, and then a field goal to win it. I mean, it was a great Super Bowl.
Yeah, whoever won, it was a great Super Bowl. Even if the Eagles pulled it out, it would just, if they would have come back, gotten a field goal, go to overtime, who knows? It would have been amazing. But whatever, it was still a great 4 quarters.
Yeah. Great football game. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to all of our season-long prediction shows and recap shows. We do bonus content on our Instagram at justabitoffside. We're going to continue. We're going to talk about off-season trades. We're going to talk about free agency, the draft, the USFL.
Yeah.
Whatever, the XFL. We'll talk about anything, and basketball.
Yeah.
We got hockey and basketball going into the second half of their seasons. So we're going to continue to talk sports with you guys, and we appreciate everyone who's subscribed.
I'm excited for the new show that we'll be launching on Thursday. It's called Rogers Watch. 3 days a week, we'll be talking about what's Rogers doing
He went
today.
into his hyperbaric chamber, his isolation, to think about where he wants to go. Quick prediction right now, just to end this show. I say he'll be a Raider.
I don't know where he's going.
You know?
I don't know what he's doing.
You think he'll stay a Packer?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm not even making a prediction on this. I think it's hilarious.
That'll be actually our next bonus segment. We will be talking about possible landing spots for Aaron Rodgers. So we're going to keep talking football with you guys.
Yeah.
And other sports on this channel. So we appreciate you guys subscribing. Don't forget to like, comment, and sub for more. Thank you so much. Super Bowl is awesome. Congratulations to the Chiefs. Until next time, I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
We'll see you again soon.
Peace.